Like, where the fuck are they gonna ominous entrap me when I am an ominous? I don't know where that is. And they just want to say you're a heretic and then claim they can do like illegal street justice and crime is punishment because they're calling me a heretic? Yeah, I was baptized, but we live in the USA with freedom of religion, and I am an ominous, so I don't know what you're entrapping. I've been an ominous my entire life, even when I was in Catholic school. Okay, and I'm a DIY solo practitioner. So, I don't go by any rules that other people are in groups with. Okay, and the notion of the constitutional law, states the fact that you have to obey the constitutional law first. And then you can self-govern with rules that you make up. But they have to be in accordance to the constitutional legislative law. Period. Or you can go to prison or jail or whatever the court charges you and convicts you with. Or not. Whatever. That's the court's decision. Okay. But these people are, really good Christians and Catholics, I'll tell you, because they know how to sneak up and do a back attack on somebody, and then also they're really good at terrorism. These people are, I'm just joking, but not really. I mean, it's like the main thing they're doing. What the hell? Like, how many times are you going to try to distract and back attack me with a Bloody Mary or two guys? Like, they want to keep it up with Bloody Mary Boogeyman and they claim, like, oh, we do it with the government and two guys. And we're not gay or are gay. I don't even... Like, fuck off. I mean, you're all criminal, stalking harassers. And... you might have criminal intent and might be a conspirator to murder, which is hugely illegal, and they can arrest you if you're over the limitation on that stuff. Okay, which is beyond the notion of thinking about it or discussing it. Any steps beyond that, they can arrest you before you even do it and charge you for conspiring to murder. Okay. But, when it comes to that, I always say, I respect, I don't want to be persecuted for my religion. And there is the RFRA, the Religious Freedom Restoration Act. And in that, it has all these, restrictions on the fact, in accordance to freedom of religion, it talks about it and what is a legislative notation and in the law. But one thing I would like to point out is the fact that it says if they are interested, they can try to... research what you're doing, but it has to be the least restrictive means possible. Okay, well, that's a thing. But also, I do respect other people's religions, like I said. So, if you are talking to me, or if we ever did get in a discussion on a legitimate term, it's called interreligious dialogue and mutual understanding. And then you're allowed to study other religions or know other concepts in order for almost a peaceful way to know other religions and get along with people outside of your own religious group, such as IDMU, Interreligious Dialogue, Mutual Understanding. Oftentimes I do make the joke because I know how some of these con hustling Christians are with all their murder business and shit. It's not all of them, but they're out there, and which I've dealt with a whole lot. But I always say, "Hey, don't murder me, you idiots." No, I'm just joking, but not really. It's like, hey, don't murder me here, over and try to do martyr entrapments. Like, where the